It is 6 p.m. on a Tuesday. That means anything goes with Bremer and Jones. Your host, Don Bremer and Kent Jones, with super special guest who I am amazingly excited about today, let me tell you, just as the producer here. But hosts, please introduce this amazing guest.
And our almost 2 million listeners out there and thousands of viewers out on YouTube and Facebook, all those good areas. Of course, she's Bremer, I'm Jones.
And I'm Fred.
And he's Fred. Fred is here. You'll see on the screen, for those of you driving in your cars, you're not going to see it on your screen, Lil Bird Kitchens, L-I-L, Bird Kitchens, with an S.
I want to know how that name came.
Oh, I'll tell you.
All right.
That's it. We'll get to that. And that's it for the show. Thanks, Don. And what he is the master at good, great tasting food, spices, spicy.
More or less craft condiments.
Craft condiments. There it is, craft condiments. And we're going to be sampling a couple of those throughout the show. So welcome in. Don't be nervous. It's just 2 million people listening.
All good.
I'm sure all 2 million are listening, of course.
Right now.
I
mean, they tune in for our show.
Absolutely.
Probably more with all my, social media blasts.
Yeah,
That's right.
With everybody, we'll get 2.1 million. So Fred, if we're going to get this out there, we've got it up on screen. But if people are intrigued with what they hear, how do they get to where they can order your goods?
You would go right to my Facebook page, the Little Bird Kitchens, which is put up on the screen right now. You can send me a message, and then we can talk from there. First off, I want to thank you guys so much for having me out. This is my first time on a radio show. And
hey, we're popping that cherry.
Woo!
I'm super excited.
Cheers to your cherry.
That's it.
Salute.
That's it.
And before we start, I need to do a shout out to a good friend of mine, Samantha. Happy 21st birthday.
Hey.
Happy birthday, Samantha.
I know Mike's going to take care of you today. Happy birthday.
Nice.
Just
don't drink inside. If you're in Illinois. If you're not, you drink wherever you need to drink. So, tell us a little bit about Lil Bird Kitchens. Where did the name come from?
Okay, so
Thanks for stealing my question. I believe that was my question.
It was your question.
Little Bird Kitchens has a lot of sentimental value to me. As you see in the background is the red and white, which dignifies the Polish flag.
Oh, I did not know that. I thought you were a Bulls fan.
In Poland, there is this Eurasian hopo bird that they've nicknamed the dudek. That's where the bird comes from. Then the real sentimental thing is my father was a truck driver, and his CB handle was Little Guy.
Oh.
And when I was born, I was Little Guy too.
Little Guy too.
And so that's how the Little Bird Kitchens came to be.
So the literally in Poland, the little bird is dudek.
Yes, exactly.
And that's your last name.
Exactly.
All
All my life, I wanted to be, what does dudek mean? Like a big bear? I'm not a small guy.
Right.
And then when I found out this little tiny bird, I was just like, poof, my balloon just popped. I was like, come on, man.
Are you serious?
Are you serious? But you know what? It came to be the name of this company, and it works great. A good friend of mine, John Bologno, is the one that designed my logo for me.
Nice, Johnny.
He's a great artistic designer, and special shout out to John. And so, it's become a passion of ours, my wife and I, who's helped me tremendously. She's a school teacher, and with remote learning going on, she's having the time to help me out do things. It's just been really exciting. I've been cooking for the better part of my life. In college, I was a house cook, so I always did cooking.
All right.
And so I started off with the cowboy candy last year to make for a Bears game. I saw it on a food show, and I did some research, and I'm like,
so which one's the cowboy
I know, I was going to
candy?
say, I don't even know what cowboy candy is.
Vanna. Can we get Vanna up here? Get a little cowboy candy.
Sorry.
And while he's talking about this, we might as well sample this stuff. Thank you, Vanna.
What cowboy candy is a candied jalapeno.
Twist that jar.
So it's a mixture of vinegars, sugars, and spices.
All right.
Where there's a sweet heat to it.
Yeah.
Now, if you guys like to try this,
I
brought some special tongs for you.
You could
Tong
try-
me.
Yeah. Boy, have I waited for you to say that today. Oh, there we go. All right.
There you go.
Really? Could you silence that? All right.
Was that enough?
Yeah, but we're sharing that.
Oh, okay. We'll share it. All right. Fair enough.
All right.
These look great, by the way.
So
And
what
they
are these?
smell
They're
terrific.
pickled
They're
jalapenos?
candy.
Oh, candy.
Candy.
They're candied.
Oh my God.
So good.
I mean, that's some deliciousness.
So I made it for a Bears game.
Oh,
Oh my God.
And then our party never came to fruition, so we just kept it for ourselves. And so my wife started digging into it and absolutely loved it. And so then people were like, we want this. So I started giving it as Christmas presents to friends
oh
and
my
family.
gosh. So,
But then
Mm.
I had people tell me that it
Let me see
wasn't
the jar.
hot enough for them. So I made the next step up where I made the cowboy candy hot AF.
Pete.
There you go, Pete.
Yeah, that's
That's yours.
if it too much heat for Pete, we'll know. That is these things. It is like candy with a little
Zing.
jalapeno chaser.
Mhm.
It sits back on the back of your tongue a little bit, which
It's
is nice.
so delicious. And you have
That's
a
it.
date on
Tim,
here.
how are you, brother?
That is the manufacturing date.
Okay, well, I want to point that out.
How are
This is
you, Tim?
important. How long is the shelf life on these?
Over a year.
Okay, so this is very cool. And I don't see a lot of people do this. It has the date that it was made
Yeah,
on here.
born on date. Yeah.
So it's very, very cool.
Yeah.
And it says refrigerated after opening, freshly made, maybe habit forming. I mean, I would say so.
I could just sit there with a fork. and
Into
just
the
eat
microphone. It's,
I mean,
In
that's
fact,
it's a
delicious.
radio show.
I have a lot of people
Yeah,
who
yeah,
do that.
Um,
Eat it right
we
out of the
should-
jar.
we should have a
It's-
couple.
I could just sit there with a fork and just eat that.
Yeah, it's,
That's great.
Oh yeah, you don't. This doesn't even need to go with anything. This just you can just sit and eat these.
I mean, they're delicious.
Tim
Okay.
Santos says, Dawn, get me a jar of that, please.
Uh,
No, you can-
Stop by the studio. We'll have a couple.
And you can also go
Yeah,
right
Oh, my
right
God,
there,
So good.
Tim.
facebook.com/Lilbird Kitchens.
we have to get that.
Now,
Wait, I have to take notes of what I got to buy. What was that called again?
Cowboy candy.
cowboy candy.
Mm.
Now, this. What do you use this? You can snack on it, obviously, because
So
it's so
we
sweet.
found that now I'm going to say something that's going to blow your guys' mind.
Oh,
In
God.
full disclosure, that right there is too hot for me.
Really?
Yes.
What?
My wife is my official taste tester when it comes to
And
spicy
that's
stuff.
Joy?
Is that Joy?
That's Joy. Yep.
Joy, how are you? Yeah, we're hooked now. Yeah,
Joy, we are
That's
definitely hooked.
So yeah, full disclosure, it's too hot for me. Call me a wimp.
So
whatever.
you're a hot condiment guy when you can't eat half the stuff.
Well, I could eat it. I just wouldn't enjoy it. That's the kicker. It just like comes to me in my mind, like different ideas come together. I don't really follow recipes. I just follow ideas, and I've done research on different things. It just
That's
somehow
so good. Go
Can
for
you?
it.
No,
Yeah.
this is for you. This would be so good.
on pizza.
Not only I was just going to say on pizza and on guacamole
Oh yeah.
as a topper on guacamole.
Oh,
Tim
yeah.
Santos, not a hint to you in any way, shape, or form
Oh,
that I still haven't had your guacamole, but this would be delicious on the guacamole.
oh. Tim, of course, if you can get here, the studio, you can
Yeah.
come in and eat it right
Let's
now.
see, Tim, you are in town.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead. Come on down,
Come on
Tim.
They're not 50 minutes away, and we've got 50
No,
minutes.
He's
left.
actually, when I
so-
left to come here, he was still next door to me.
This is
So
crazy, right? And
come on, Tim, show
now-
us.
Now, for everybody that's driving in their car, we are having taste bud orgs right now.
I mean, my mouth, it's like
Yeah.
so delicious right now.
There's a party in the
Yeah,
mouth, and everybody's
and-
invited. It's
And
awesome.
John Little Bird, right? John Dudek says, "Hey man,
That's my brother.
thanks for popping your cherry right here on 21."
I mean, this is delicious.
It is good.
So that's how that started. So that was your first thing you made.
That was the first
That
thing
was
I made.
it. And then everybody's like, "Dude, I need
Yeah.
it."
And then so it just spawned off of that. And then the next thing I made was my pickled red onions. And being Polish, Eastern European, it's got that Eastern European flavors to it where I have
Pickled red onions.
So onions are my thing. When I was pregnant, I ate raw onions nonstop.
That is weird.
Now my son loves raw onions.
I'm an onion guy. Oh, those smell delicious.
Do
by
they?
the way. Yeah,
All right.
smell those. It's delicious.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. Pete, you want to bring your plate over? You
I
want
do.
some pickled red onion?
Of course I do.
Now, what he's saying is put it with a little cracker
and some of my cheese.
of his smoked cheese.
Put a little
And
pickled
try
red
that.
onion.
Yeah, it's pass his plate over here.
All right.
Here, I'm not having crackers, so this is for you. I made it for you.
All right.
I'm gonna need to get a utensil. Pardon me for stepping into frame.
So these are unbelievable. So they've got a nice kind of reddish,
Mm,
purplish,
That's due to the red wine vinegar that I use.
the red wine vinegar.
that's good.
Yeah. There you go, sir.
And
Thank you.
You're welcome.
so what? So this was the next thing that was made.
That was the next thing because we were doing, I believe we wanted to do something with brats. So
Ooh, that would be good with
they're
brats.
good with brats and they're really good on tacos because a lot of good, authentic Spanish tacos have pickled red onions on it.
Oh,
Vanna, show that. Absolutely.
just over here.
So good. Still got the crunch in it.
The reason why it has the crunch is the way I prepare them. I sous vide them at a specific.
What?
Sous vide is a way of cooking where you cook at a precise temperature
Okay.
without any fluctuation for a certain amount of time. So these are cooked at 143 degrees for 2.5 hours.
Wow.
And that's what maintains their crispness. If you're going higher than that, then they start to break down
Right.
and the cellular
Caramelize or
walls
whatever.
will mush up and it's
Yeah.
just not a good palatable taste.
That's really good.
No, I mean it's not quite snappy like a raw onion, but it's got a good.
No,
still
it's
good.
really
Yeah.
good.
It holds its
It would be really good with bratwurst, Italian
Oh,
sausage. Mm.
Get the Hubs pizza broth.
Oh my God, that pizza right?
sounds
Yeah.
good.
Oh, let me tell you, it was delicious. Now, when you're where does your so you're just kind of sitting there and you're like, I think this would be good, and you just kind of so you become like what was that show, Breaking Bad? So you're going out in the garage and start cooking.
It's
onions.
funny you say that. There was a Halloween where Joy and I dressed up as I was Freisenberg.
Yeah.
Instead of Heisenberg as a Fred.
Heisenberg.
And I had the whole bald cap and the whole 9 yards. And my regular business I'm in scrap metal recycling.
Okay,
And
it's quite a shift. Yeah.
well, it will blow your mind is I have a double major in pre-medicine bio. I want to become a doctor. So like all kinds of different going on.
Oh.
So Joy was and I had her in a cook suit and a burner phone. I bought some
That's great.
blue rock salt, rock sugar is for the meth, and heated it up. It was great. It just so happened we were at a party. There was a priest there, just as a priest. So there was many pictures of Freisenberg with the priest.
That's funny.
It was epic. It was just like epic night.
So good.
So yeah. So then the next thing we made was kicking carrots.
Yeah.
And what kicking carrots are is based off our favorite Mexican restaurant style carrots you get at table. So it's a carrot, a jalapeno, a Spanish onion, some cauliflower, and a vinegar base. So it's got really earthy undertones to it.
Yeah. You can see some of the red chili flakes.
Yeah, there's red chilies in there. There's garlic. There's bay leaf. Get a piece of that cauliflower.
This is all good for people who are
That's definitely keto. There's no sugar in
keto.
that.
No sugar. Yeah, this is
Well,
delicious
I mean,
stuff.
carrots have
Yeah, but a
sugar.
small enough
Yeah.
carrot.
You'll be all right. Yeah. Give it a try.
All right, I was waiting for you.
Both the jalapeno, the cowboy candy,
Is there a jalapeno?
and those onions were quite sweet.
They are.
They're
Here,
they're
put that in
really
there.
very.
With
I
your
mean, if
fingers.
you want a sweet treat, they're really
Yeah.
very good.
Well, there
for
is
that.
sugar in there. I mean, that's definitely one of the major.
No, but I mean,
Oh.
it's like it's not like you're adding sugar or anything.
right,
It-
right.
It's just they're naturally they're very nice.
So yeah. So here's the nice thing, and Pete,
I gotta see what it's called.
Yeah.
I'm taking notes.
kicking carrots.
Kicking carrots.
Show this, and then dish
Oh,
yourself
that's
out
got to
some.
be too hot for you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So the kicking carrots, you
Oh, it's hot.
the,
It's a good one.
it sneaks up on you.
It does.
So
Ooh, it's
you
hot.
eat it, and it's really you don't feel that heat,
No, it's really good.
and then it sits there in the back of your mouth a little bit, like, "Hey, I'm welcome to the party."
Right, exactly.
That's
what I'm
good.
going for.
Yeah,
That's
Ooh.
good.
that is
That carrot's for you. I can't take that one.
oh, that is delicious. But that's why you say shake
Woo!
well.
Right,
Right.
yeah.
on it.
Because the all the spice and everything settled to the bottom after time.
Yeah,
because I try to not sell anything I make right away, just so it has time for the flavors to marry together, and just so we have a good, consistent product.
Oh, Susan, is that?
You got the. You
Oh,
can put it up
here.
there.
Oh, yeah.
I got it.
Yeah. Love the
She
smokehouse
says-
crackers, Stephen.
I'm over here
Picking
more
carrots is
interested
the
in
best
eating-
ever. It's so unbelievably delicious. Joy and Fred are amazing. Tell them hello. I'm Fred's ex-wife.
That's true. True story.
That's great.
You're getting compliments from your ex-wife. You must be some sort of cook or
That's-
some sort of dude.
That's Dudek.
Yeah.
That's pretty
I'm
cool.
both, actually.
That's
But
right.
yeah, I see Steven from Wanamaker's. Yeah, brother, I brought some of
Are
your.
those his carrots or his
They
crackers?
sell them at the
Okay.
Wanamaker store, which are excellent crackers. They have the spicy and the barbecue. I highly
Right.
recommend going to see my good friend Steve.
No.
Thanks for the crackers, Steve.
Yeah. Now we're gonna pull this out, Pete,
Okay.
because we need some help. So this is what we're showing on screen right now is
Little Bird Kitchens of America.
is the United States of America map, and this is Little Birds, and the ones that are scratched, so it's like a big scratch off ticket. The ones that are scratched off are actually states that you've made deliveries to
Yes,
or
to ship to.
shipped to,
Yep.
right?
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty
So
cool.
we haven't hit everybody. So we need our good friends out in Colorado and Idaho who are listening right now.
Actually, I have a friend who just was in Arizona. They
There you
love
go.
this stuff, and
Right
it's her
here.
birthday today. Happy 50th, Sarah.
All
Happy
right,
birthday.
Sarah,
And
happy
I
birthday.
believe we'll have to get some of this and ship it
there's-
out to her.
And there's
So-
nothing better.
And that's the best thing about this map is that my wife bought this for me, and we started scratching off. And the reason why we're shipping nationwide is because of the beauty of social media.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Special shout out to my buddy Ryan and Barbecue Blackstone and Beer.
That's
It's
right.
an awesome
It's a great site.
Facebook.
God, why don't we
Page.
have beer?
It's a great group. Join it.
Yeah.
Ryan is one of my teammates. I'm part of a
Yeah.
barbecue competition team, QPD, and he came up with this page just because there's been some other pages that had too much drama and not
Oh yeah.
not a lot of fun.
Right.
And he wanted to have
There's good.
fun and good
Yep.
cooks and people. There's some cooks out there that just blow your mind what people can do, and
Yep.
just great people on that page.
It's so far, I will tell you everything has been amazing. Hey, Derek. Hey, Lisa.
Super good.
Super good.
The onions are good.
The onions are delicious.
Now, and it's not like so far. There is some heat.
I mean, my tongue is. I look at how much water I drink from the
but water
kicking carrots.
intensifies it.
Right.
You need
Oh,
milk.
Yeah.
well,
Drink the
you
coffee.
didn't bring it, Fred. You didn't bring me milk.
We got creamer.
Drink the coffee.
God, I stick my tongue in
I
that
can give
creamer.
you the creamer, but that's about the best I can do.
It's all right. All right. What else? Did
Okay, so then
She heard that on prom night.
I did. You can give me that cream, baby.
Hey.
Know anybody?
Well, she was at a coffee shop.
HR will be in touch soon.
So the next item we made was because of a customer request. Tony asked if I could take the carrots from the kicking carrots and combine it with the cowboy candy because of the sweetness. And I said, I can do that, no problem. So I made a special batch for him, and he bought a whole bunch of quarts actually. And so then cowboy carrots were born.
carrots.
Cowboy
that come-
So
carrots.
the difference between that and the kickin'
Yeah.
is this is the sweet now. It doesn't have that vinegar base.
Okay.
So this is the
So my
sweet.
tongue will come back together.
It should. I can't promise, but it
Now-
should.
And these are serious pieces of. I mean, it's not like shredded carrot. These are chopped carrots.
I chop those all by hand.
Is that right?
Everything I do by hand.
Oh my gosh!
I brought a special crinkle cutter on
That is
Amazon.
amazing. All right, Pete.
Mm-hmm.
We got a point and a with that one.
Mhm.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Now,
Okay.
this is the cowboy carrots.
Correct.
Okay. That's my favorite so far.
Oh my goodness.
That's my favorite.
Oh,
Sorry, I get the extra one on this one.
go for it.
So what we do in this one is we still cook the carrots the traditional kicking carrot way, and I cook the cowboy candy its way, and then we meld it
Meld
together.
Oh my god.
Because I didn't really want to cook the carrots in the sweetness.
Yeah.
Because in my mind I thought that would take away from that vinegar-ishness from.
So when you're doing this now, believe me, I can sit and eat a jar of this just by itself. But you're putting the cowboy carrots with what kind of meat? With what kind of?
That's when it's like taco night, that comes out.
Yeah.
Or sometimes Joy just pulls it out and puts it on her nachos. So she
Nachos
nachos
would
as a
be
snack.
Let me see that jar for
You
just
got
a
it.
second.
Yeah.
You want to know why I want to see this jar?
You know more.
Thanks. Have a nice day.
This one's good.
Yeah, that one you go. You get to have the two.
So that would.
I mean,
be,
that's delicious.
that
Thank
would
you.
be terrific.
That even is like, I know that carrots aren't keto, but to have something this delicious would be okay to have some of it. It's so good. So
Thank you.
what is in it?
So when we cook the kicking carrots, it's a mixture of vinegars, a white wine vinegar and regular vinegar, and then there's bay leaf. There's some chili powders that I use, garlic, bay leaf.
That would be also really good with like an omelet.
I was
yeah.
seriously just
Oh
thinking
my
about that
God.
on avocado toast.
Oh yeah.
So then that gets cooked down. And then for the cowboy candy, that is another mixture of vinegars that I've come up with sugar and then just like a handful of spices. And so those get cooked separately, and then I just take them and I combine them, and I try to do my best
So
to do a
good.
50-50 blend, but it's
Of course. We thank you, Sally. She says that the studio looks fantastic. Absolutely. If anybody needs 216 to come and decorate, you can hire us out. I mean, look at that festive Christmas fern we have right there.
That's great. Oh, look at Stephanie says, I
Let's
got
see.
into trouble for coming home and
Without
talking about another man's barbecue cooking.
Oh, yeah.
Her husband is a huge
That's what
barbecue
you're saying. That's
smoker.
what
Rich, you would love this stuff. Absolutely. Now, a jar like what we have here,
Mhm.
that goes for
$10 a jar.
$10 a jar.
Oh my God, I'd pay 20.
Now, well, there you go. You can.
Seriously.
You wanna pay 20,
So
you
good.
Okay.
Yeah, cash is
Just, you
king.
just can't go lower than that. Anything above, I'm ready to rock and roll.
That's fine.
It's good.
And so if I were to order that, it gets shipped out.
Usually
in a couple days, or
Well, by the next day for sure.
okay.
I tend to suffer, and I should say suffer, I have OCD. And that's one of the things where I'm persistently checking our Google Docs
Yeah.
to see
Who's ordered?
who's ordered, so that, because I've always found in business, if you reply to somebody right away, if there's just something minimal, like they need an answer, I found that if bosses take their time, it really irks me.
Sure.
But I'd rather like take the 2 seconds to answer you, or like put this order together, or like make a note that we're gonna do it. And that's one thing that Joy and I pride ourselves on, is that we try to get it out within the next day.
Sure.
I mean, unless it's a weekend when the post office is closed.
Right.
But that's what we try to do.
Nice.
We use we're dabbling with stamps.com. We're going to try a couple other things, because just I want to get the lowest shipping costs possible for people, because shipping is not cheap, and I'm doing my research to try to get different avenues so that I can get it out to like my 2 customers in California, or the couple people in Texas, because it goes not only by weight but by distance.
Right.
And so the farther away from Illinois, obviously the more it's going to cost. But we found that people really understand that there is a cost to shipping. And with COVID going on, people really want to support the small business, and they're willing to spend a couple extra bucks for something like what we make.
That's
Right.
awesome. Now, what you enjoy do, because right now you said you're under the
Cottage food law.
cottage food laws, right? Because it takes money to get it in front of the FDA and get everything approved with the exact amounts of whatever in, right?
Right.
Very, very expensive. But you're in the process of doing so.
Correct. So what we're doing is we're researching that in order to get proper FDA labeling with a caloric panel on there. It tells you how much sodium, how much fat, what have you, and your percentage of daily intake. That does cost a lot of money, and it's averaging around $1,000 a recipe.
So, Gary, good morning. Hopefully you're having a great Wednesday morning over there in
So
Singapore.
good to see Gary.
You need some of this for your wonton noodles.
Yeah.
Over there.
I have a friend in Singapore, Sam Han.
Well, there you go.
Double
Yeah.
shipment.
Gary, you need this.
You this little bird
The
stuff.
cowboy carrots.
You would
Woo!
love it. It goes good with Coca-Cola. He's a big Coca-Cola fan. So, so you're making this, and instead of sitting around and watching hours of Grey's Anatomy, you enjoy like chopping carrots. You guys,
Probably while they're watching Grey's Anatomy.
you go out and get a big load of stuff, and you guys are just like,
So basically, what happens is I shop around. I have my different sources for my produce. I shop from Valley Produce to Burkhart's to Meyer to what have you.
Yeah.
And I've become friends with the produce managers. And when prices come out on Wednesdays, I give them a call and say, hey, what's the case of jalapenos costing this week? And most stores have a case price versus a per pound price.
Is that right?
Yeah. So like, for example, right now jalapenos are out of season, so they're right around $1 a pound. But if I get a case, I get it for around $26 a case, which brings it right around 75 cents.
Wow.
So, but then a case is 35 pounds.
Whew.
That's a lot of jalapenos.
There are a lot of jalapenos.
And so when I first started, I was chopping one at a time. And I'm like, this is just ludicrous.
That is.
So I'm like, you know what?
You're good.
I got big hands. Let's see how many I can do. So I did 2 at a time. And I'm like, let's do 3.
Oh.
So I can hold 3 jalapenos at a time and chop them and keep them the same consistency. Depending on the size of them, if they're smaller ones, I can do up to 4. And so that's made my chopping time
Got it.
down a lot. Like with the carrots, I hold 3 carrots at a time, chop that. For the onions,
Sorry, his nose is running
Right,
from the
I-
spices.
I didn't want to sit there and keep wiping it on my my sleeve.
Well, you're already
Would
running.
you shut up, Peter? It's not your show. Keep going. You're interrupting the guest.
Sorry, Peter. I love you.
there are other commercial grade choppers out there that I will be getting in the future. But as of right now, we're in the beginnings of figuring things out. I mean,
Exactly.
Joy and I have figured out a lot of things out and how to streamline and make things easier for both
Sure.
of us and make larger batches. At first, I was making maybe 6 jars, and now a batch is 24 to 36 jars. So we're gradually getting
Right.
bigger and bigger.
Right. More efficient. More, yeah.
And going back to the FDA labeling, is that's the only way I can go into stores is to have that proper labeling. And I already have 3 stores that want to carry my product. And so that's a process, and we will get there. It's just a matter of time.
I'm sorry, I'm going to interrupt
No,
you
please,
because that's
go
my
ahead.
job. Can
Anyway, like I was
local
saying.
businesses sell these inside their private stores?
I can't answer that. I don't know the answer to that. We frequent this little Mexican restaurant that I brought stuff to, and he wants to. I don't know the answer to that. I wish I did.
And by little, I want the listeners out there to know he's not talking about midgets. It's just the size of the restaurant.
You are so
Mom
inappropriate.
and pop restaurants. not your McDonald's.
That's
So sorry, Fred. So sorry.
It's all good. It's all good.
So, did somebody put Alicia out there?
Yeah. She says, my husband,
we did.
Jacob Hahn,
Okay.
loves everything he has from Little Bird's Kitchen.
Nice.
Oh, hey, Jacob.
So, hey, well, Keith, how are you, brother?
Hi, Keith.
So,
What up, Keith?
well, Keith, how are you? Yeah. So, Asian cuisine, right? Red and green chilies are more predominant than the jalapenos. Wonton noodles go perfectly with cut green chilies. There you go.
Well, then, Gary, what you'd want to try is my Cowboy Conde Hot AF because by
Bring
weight,
it out. Bring it
there
out.
is. I only had a
You
small
don't.
jar of that.
That's okay.
What
Bring
is
it
it?
out.
This is the Hot AF,
This is This
not the
is
super hot. This is the next step up.
Wait, what is it called?
This is Hot
hot
AF.
AF. That
And
doesn't-
AF does not stand for Anne Frank.
right.
Am I going to die later?
You may. Pete,
Okay, well,
come and show this, and then
show this.
This
This
one,
is-
I should have brought a bigger jar.
This,
I was
no,
thinking-
because this will just be Pete. I'm going in on a full ring of the jalapeno.
okay, you go first. Am I going to want to try it?
It's really sweet. It's good.
It's sweet.
Oh, it's the same sweetness.
Yeah.
It's the same. Yeah.
How you doing? You all right?
It's This baby crawls right up on you.
That one got you, huh?
It goes in sweet. I mean, it goes in kind of like the cowboy candy,
So how that was
and it just
born-
keeps building.
right.
It just keeps building.
So like I said, I started off with the cowboy candy, and then I had people say that's not hot enough for them.
Oh,
I told you, it sneaks up on you. It just hangs in there.
So this is
That's brilliant.
a mixture of Thai chilies, habaneros,
you have another half.
shishito, serranos,
I'll do it.
Fresnos, all
Oh.
gambit of
The
different
whole-
peppers.
the
That
whole
would
thing.
be delicious in a burrito or a taco. Oh,
But then
how
it
you
was a-
doing there, Pete?
Yeah, he's fine.
That's
Oh,
fine
he's
for
still
him.
chewing. Give it
Yeah.
about 30 seconds and then talk to us.
So then the opposite happened. People like me said that the cowboy candy is too spicy for them. So I said, okay, I can make a light version where I actually take the time and I core out all the jalapenos because the actual heat comes from the membrane
Right.
and the little seeds in there.
Yeah, right there.
We're good. We're hanging in there.
I didn't bring any today because I sold the last 2 jars this morning. So I'm sorry I didn't do that.
But you can go and order it.
Yeah, I will be making more on Thursday.
Right.
That's good.
So then I was at the store
He's evil.
and I found some Carolina Reapers.
Yes.
Now Carolina Reapers, heat is let's back up. Peeking at that.
My notes
I
is
know.
running.
Really?
Yeah.
That's to me that is wonderfully flavorful.
Oh, it is.
It's we're not saying that
It
it's
tastes
delicious,
so-
but it comes up. I took a
They-
deep breath after I was done chewing. That was a mistake. I think my throat is on fire.
This is
I
good.
mean, it's not. I mean, to be fair, I've been eating hot stuff since I was wee,
Oh, I know you wouldn't be
Uncle
phased
Pete.
by that at all.
and
No.
and I mean, it's really. You need
But
more.
now,
I do.
now let's look at the
No
triple
problem.
X.
Right. So
Thank
to
you.
go back into the Scoville units. Scoville units are how you measure the heat level of peppers. And so an average jalapeno is 5,000 units.
So, can
Go
I
ahead.
hold on?
Sure.
Because I did a little research.
He interrupts all the
So
time.
the Scoville is they take the oil, right? They take the oils and they do a bunch of stuff to it
Yep.
and spin it around
And
and
put it through a
whatnot.
grass chromatometer.
Right.
And then they and then
So it's very. So it's not like two old guys just sitting there going,
Thank you.
"Oh,
yeah,
shit, that's hot."
it's a scientific process.
Yeah,
Correct.
it's a scientific process. So when we talk Scoville heat units, if you're not familiar,
It's a legit thing.
this is a legit thing.
So then the Carolina Reaper comes in at 2.2 million Scoville units. So you go from 5,000
yeah.
to 2.2. So
We're good. I don't need it yet.
I saw some Carolina Reapers at the store, and I made a batch of what I labeled the Hot AF Triple X. And I made
That'll
16
throw down.
jars of that, and I announced it on my page. In less than 12 hours, they were all sold out. It was
Wow.
incredible. And then a friend of mine, Chris Albrecht, turned me on to some of these hot pepper pages on Facebook where they discuss crazy names of peppers I've never heard of or I can't even pronounce.
Yeah.
And so then I started buying some, and I was buying Death Spiral and Apocalypse and Scorpion and Trinidad and Ghost and Buta and like all these super like 6-digit Scoville units up to 7 digits.
Yeah.
And so that's how the Triple X came about.
Do we have that here?
We do have that. Now this,
You know, we missed the bottom of the hour, just so you know.
No, that's we did.
We missed our
good friends over at
sponsor.
Natural Therapy Wellness will forgive us.
Thank you, Nash. So we missed our 6:30.
Yeah, we did, but we're eating. So,
Right.
That's okay.
but they're right here at the bottom. So I mean, we can just do this
All
real
right,
quick.
good. Look at that.
so try not to take a jalapeno.
There
Try
you
some of the reds.
Right, we'll take
Oh.
some of
Reds
the
and
reds
oranges.
oranges.
We need some oranges in there.
Oh, my Atlanta.
And the scarier it looks, the hotter it is. And that's no joke.
Wait, give Pete, bring your plate.
There you go. Take a look at that. Show them the inside of the Hot AF Triple X Throwdown.
There you go, sir.
All right,
I will-
after you.
All right. Can I touch it with my fingers?
Sure.
Are we okay? All right. I'm going in with the red and the green. Ready?
Oh, I can smell it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, that doesn't wait.
Here you go, sir.
Okay, I have to see if Pete. Before I try it, I have to see if Pete needs it. Like, you should try this one right here with all the seeds.
Well, it's good.
It's hot. It's hot.
I need to wait for Pete. This is called Triple X, huh?
Yep.
Well, that'd be good on a hot dog too.
You okay?
No.
And the great thing is, I've had
I
so
hope
many,
Tim Santos is coming here.
so
I'm
many
gonna be so
awesome
sad if he's
customers
not.
send me videos of them trying this, and
Oh,
they're
this has a lovely smell.
Oh,
this
doesn't
is
it?
going to be good.
All right.
sending me these
I
videos
gotta
of
lick some
them just
carpet or something.
reacting
This is-
to the heat of this.
All right, I'm going in. Which one should I have? Is the orange or the red? Which is better?
And like I said, the uglier it looks,
The red one? Is
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
this is good?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Oh, and it just
Oh,
it hits you, and then it keeps hitting you. It was like getting in the ring with a
Oh.
young Mike Tyson.
ooh.
My God, my lips are on fire.
So, funny and true story. I wear PPE when I'm doing this, for obvious reasons.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. you
And
would.
so I wear safety glasses because I did have the unfortunate accident where some oil shot my eye, and that was not pleasurable.
Yeah. No.
And I got done making. You guys okay?
No, but I went in strong, and it's good. Whew.
I have a nice little bead right here. This is nice.
Oh, it's
Oh, you got a little
stop.
sweat going.
Right here.
Oh, then that's good.
Oh my God.
I can't get it. You
Oh.
can't run away from it.
Right
It
here.
just it hangs in there.
Cracker.
Yeah.
My father,
Cracker.
Chuck Hayes, when he eats my stuff, he just beats the sweat, but he enjoys
There's
it.
the heat.
He comes last. That's what I wanted.
My gosh. A little cheese on that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is a stiff one.
Yeah, well, if you're saying that's stiff, it is.
I'll take a cracker.
Oh, Pete's going. You want a cracker and cheese?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What I want is my mom.
I'm literally drinking coffee creamer straight to try and chase this away.
Oh my God.
Caramel
Wow.
flavored coffee creamer.
Caramel flavor.
Cracker.
Oh, his name's
Okay.
Fred.
It's hot in here.
All right.
Where's the cheese?
Go with it.
Cheese.
Piece of the microphone.
This one is amazing. It tastes wonderful. The heat is pure. It's warm. This is something you need on a very cold winter
Oh my
day.
God.
This is going to stick with me for probably a few minutes.
Good. I'm glad. That was my intent.
It's good.
Oh, I see
yeah.
some tears over there,
Yeah.
Pete.
This
Yeah,
one's coming in.
it's
this
nice.
one-
The flavor is so good.
We need a new plate. I can't even have anything else on this plate.
The flavor,
This
the
one is a
flavor is
tough
so
one.
good.
Oh, it's good.
But that heat, and when you first put it in, you know it's a little spice. But then this baby, I don't know how you time release this heat, but it's like 30 seconds after. Yeah,
It's the magic of TV.
It's the magic of TV and Facebook.
Whew.
Woo!
Okay.
What does Joy say? Even I haven't tried that one.
No,
Oh, God bless you, Joy.
no. See, I told her. I
Joy, you should tell us that before.
Oh my
we
gosh.
do. If the makers don't even do this, then wow. But you know what? You want more, don't you?
I do.
well, that's yours, brother.
There you
That's
go.
Yours.
Yeah, that one you can. keep that.
I'm now my brow.
Yeah, send it over.
Woo!
Oh, thank God for these smokehouse crackers. All right, you got a couple shout outs to some people too. You wanted to.
Well, yeah. Well, Samantha, happy birthday. Steve at Wanamakers, go get yourself some awesome crackers. He's
Yep.
got a great line of barbecue products. Ryan Hooglin, I hope I didn't destroy your last name, brother, but barbecue Blackstone and Beer. Barry, Dan, QPD, my brother John, my wife Joy, Mike Shrout, all my good friends in barbecue, Sean Young, Risky Brisket, who brought this possibly together for us. One of his classes is a great guy. So we're still not done.
No,
So now
this is. And
That is hands down one of the hottest things I've ever had. It
Awesome.
is.
Yes.
That's what I wanted to
Yes.
That's
This-
exactly
that
what
one-
I-
That is, and for you people who don't know,
Yeah.
It,
You told me
too
about
much
the
heat for
challenge.
Pete, right?
My
So-
nose now is catching up to my brow and my sideburns.
I mean,
and the
literally, it
mustache.
looks like we're all at the Elvis Presley funeral. We're all
Except smart guy.
yeah,
Smart guy.
except the guy who's wearing the PPE. Right?
Stephanie's making fun of me on my phone, saying that
yeah,
I'm
you should.
dying.
Yep.
He is sweating.
Oh, I'm sweating. I'm crying.
Yes, Ryan, that was the triple X.
I have. Yeah, I had a
Oh my
couple
God.
of tears. I am sweating on my brow, and my nose started to run.
Oh,
This
good.
is good stuff.
There's some
This
more over here
is
for you,
good
bud.
stuff.
Yep, that's all yours.
All right, what do we have that will stop this?
Okay, so let's go into.
Oh my
You
God,
think
why'd you let
Dilly-
me eat that?
You
Yeah.
think Dilly will tame the beast?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need
Yeah.
another towel.
There you go.
There you go, sir.
And I'm not in pain. Don't get me wrong. This is
No, it was dry. That's why I say it.
Yes,
The-
Keith.
The flavor is delicious.
That's true, Keith. We are hurting, all of us. I would like to stick my tongue in this hot melted wax.
Keith's eating the hot triple X. He enjoys it.
Yeah. All right. So,
So
we got
then
some
we
deal.
did for
Oh.
Sunday Fun Day, Bloody Marys. I came up with several different dilly options.
Yeah.
I have a dilly Brussels sprout, which I'd like you guys to try.
I love Brussels sprouts.
There you go. Let's wipe this off.
And
Be smart about this.
Oh.
I'm gonna let that cool before I take another bite of that one.
You are such a sissy.
I'm in pain.
It's good for hey. You know what? This will chase away COVIDs. That triple AF double
Amen.
triple X.
Amen.
That'll keep
Woo!
the COVIDs away. Oh, this smells good. But you had the green beans a little bit earlier,
Yeah.
and the green beans are the same.
It's a
No?
little. There's a little difference. It's the basic same liquid, but I have added a special little treat to the birdie beans. The birdie beans are the green beans. Some caraway seed, so it has a little different flavor profile to it.
Oh my god,
What are these?
That's the Brussels sprouts, the dilly Brussels sprouts. And I also make those.
that would be
In a spicy
fantastic in a Bloody Mary.
Joy likes to do that with some cowboy candy and her Bloody Mary.
Yeah, I
That's
would
her Sunday
even.
favorite.
I would even do this with some bacon.
There you go.
Woo.
Now, I will say I'm gonna try this. I am not a fan of Brussels sprouts.
Neither am I, but I like these.
I love Brussels
When we were
sprouts.
little kids, I just would not eat a Brussels sprout, but I'm gonna try it.
I love cabbage. And then, of
then
course,
there's
the beans.
the birdie
These are
beans.
yours.
We probably needed waivers for this show. Huh?
We should have.
So,
These will cool your palate.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah,
Those are above.
yeah. You like the green beans, the birdie beans,
The birdie bean, yes.
birdie beans.
well, dang, dude.
You like it?
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, it's just the right
Wow.
amount of flavor.
Yeah. How did you miss this one, Mary? There's absolutely this guy rocks, and the cowboy candy.
Yeah.
He doesn't add salt to it.
Yep.
So
No
Very-
salt added.
No salt at all.
right, we're not going to can't give you the sodium content. You'd probably know better than anybody, Mary. But they'll be here on Thursday for your holiday throwdown.
I am still dabbing my brow.
Oh, that was good stuff. It's
Dude, I am so impressed with you.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
This is amazing. And
man chop.
I love hot stuff. I have never had any I have never had
I'm surprised
anything
you
like
went
that
that way.
triple X. It is an amazing flavor. The heat is still with me, and it's now it's just
Oh, we
glowing.
got it.
It's a nice warmth.
Yeah,
It
Mary,
is.
we won't run away with this.
Yeah.
What you're gonna love, Mary, is his mustard caviar.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
So
that's
the
good
last
too.
thing that I made was a regular pickled mustard seed. And I was watching a barbecue competition show on TV. I don't recall what the name of it was, where they added this and they ended up winning. So I did some research on it. It's a very simple process to make these where you take the mustard seed and you soak it for 24 to 30 hours in a vinegar with some spices and everything, and then you cook it down and can it. So it's very simple to do. But the best
For
thing
you.
about it is that when you go in your fridge and you grab out your bottle of French's mustard or whatever mustard you have in the refrigerator, and you squeeze it in that watery yellow
hate
goo,
that.
Nasty stuff. Yeah.
that doesn't happen with my stuff because it's almost like caviar, where it's little orbs of mustard flavor that burst in your mouth. So I made the first one, which was pickled regular mustard seed, and then I decided we need more flavors. The next one I made was a honey bourbon, where before canning, I do another little shot of bourbon in there, and then it's canned. The next one I made was trifecta seeds, which is basically a stone ground. There's the yellow, black, and brown mustard seeds combined. And then the last one was a kickin' mustard seed, where each one has its own little jalapeno embedded.
Oh,
in
look
it.
at that. Show that one.
Oh my!
This is the kickin'.
Oh, hella. Look at it. It's all about plating.
So there's one jalapeno slice in each one.
Boom.
So what I did was I smoked some of my cheese dip that I make.
Can I have a cracker, please, or a couple for
You
that?
want the spicy or the barbecue?
The barbecue,
Okay.
the not spicy, because this is already.
Oh my gosh, does this smell terrific?
This is gonna rip me a new one when it comes out.
When it comes out.
Which flavor mustard seed would you like?
The mustard.
Yeah.
You know what?
What goes best with the triple X?
I mean, if you want to follow suit, I'd say the kickin'.
Kicking.
Go.
Because it's
chicken.
not super
That's it.
spicy.
Let's go kicking.
I just want to add a little bit of spice to it.
That was so hot
Oh,
that I couldn't even drink my coffee
Here,
because
I'll
my
come.
tongue was burning.
it's like a
Like
it's like
right
a
You
here.
got a screenshot.
It's like a warm karate
Mustard.
punch.
It's so horrible.
Now, what would you guys like to try? Which flavor?
Where
You
do
guys
you
haven't
go?
tried the mustard honey bourbon yet.
The honey bourbon. Let's go with the honey bourbon. You can put mine on a spicy cracker.
Let's change it up a little bit.
That's right. Let's change it up. Unbelievable. Of course, we've got Fred here, the owner and the chef creator.
Look at Pete over there. He's
Of,
doing a dance with shaking his butt with his thumbs up.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so good.
And
Yeah.
Here's one for you.
All right. Good.
Let me get you a barbecue.
Oh,
And this is just this little mustard caviar is just unbelievable. It's beautiful to look at. I mean, it's cool. Oh,
This for Dawn.
oh.
Which one is this?
You're gonna write that honey
That's
bourbon
honey bourbon.
down. That
Okay, so
is-
it's not hot.
no. Oh,
Are you sure?
you're gonna fall in love with it actually. Oh, it's sweet. It's smoky.
yeah.
Went in for a little more triple X.
I did.
Good on you. That
Oh,
is it.
that
Yeah,
is so good.
Thank you.
yeah, we know, and that's why I said when Pete puts hot sauce in his coffee in the morning, and he says this triple X is makes him sweat and cry, you know that it's got a little.
I just want you to know
No,
that I
the
don't
liquid
drink
gold.
water ever.
Okay.
It's a problem that I have. I have to set reminders. I have drank 33 ounces of water in 40 minutes
No.
and 2 cups of coffee.
Now you have a product called Liquid Gold.
Liquid gold, yes. And what liquid gold is actually the liquid that the cowboy candy is compacted. When we make the cowboy candy, there's extra liquid, and instead of throwing it away, we did some at-home R&D. What would go well with it? So Joy decided to put a little bit in her coffee, and so it just enough heat and sweetness to wake you up in the morning. So then I did a marinade. It was great on marinade. It's excellent on cooking shrimp or dipping shrimp cocktail.
Oh, wonderful! Yeah.
It's excellent
would be
in
good.
chili. I pour a little bit on the back of my ribs when I wrap my ribs. I have one customer, I shit you not, he pours it over his
Let me
vanilla
see
ice
the regular
cream.
mustard.
The
Regular?
mustard. Mhm.
What's that one that's open? That's the
This is
bourbon.
the honey bourbon.
I am going to ask for another cracker.
You got it. Which would you like, spicy or barbecue?
Yeah. Now, for everybody out there
You got
who has had the opportunity to enjoy some of Little Birds, especially
You're welcome.
the AF Triple X, does it hurt the next day coming out? That's all I want to know. Because I mean, it's just like, you know what it's like. That is like a shot of whiskey, and when it just kind of sits in your right in your chest, and you just kind of feel warm and good. No. That's where that Triple X now is hitting me, like right there. I mean,
it's in the lower part of my stomach right now, kicking.
Oh yeah, screaming.
My tummy.
That's it. It's delicious. I mean, if you have ulcers, I would not
recommend that. No.
Well,
no, I'm thinking I might have one from the pain.
I have had ulcers, and I do have to be careful with what I eat.
Yeah.
Right now, this really only feels like someone's poking a bruise. That's it.
Yeah.
And I'm not in pain.
Well, you're used to it, though. You've built up a tolerance to it.
Yeah. Thanks, Ryan. Yeah. Ryan's like, yeah, the suspense. We won't go live with the expelling.
No, we're not doing that.
Different kind of show altogether.
That's right.
I don't want to know where you'd find that.
I think I'm starting to finally feel better.
Oh, it's good.
I will tell you.
I did have to drink coffee creamer straight.
That Triple X, that is, for if you like spicy, I double dog dare you to eat a couple of those.
Yeah.
See, I just had a wee bit. Just a wee bit. I had a couple of the.
Yeah.
Guess who's taking that home?
Yeah, no, it's staying here. Well,
that's yours.
And then just had one of the red peppers that was still on this plate.
Okay.
And I'm pretty much at my limit right now.
This mustard seeds, the pickled mustard seeds, for keto people, on some summer sausage with just a piece of this.
Yeah.
Some of this. Put it on Italian sausage, bratwurst, chicken breasts. I mean, this to me is your gold.
I actually have Kelly Seibel, if you're listening. She takes a jar, or Mark Grant, and just eats it straight out.
Oh yeah,
I just did that. Did you see me? I literally just took a spoonful and ate it.
Yeah,
that's what I ate.
So I do sell the smaller jars. These are 5, and I've increased it to a half.
20. You can pay 20.
I do a half pint, which are 10. And then I wanted to mention, if you hear us on the radio show today and you mention the word mistletoe for 10% off your order.
Yep.
Mistletoe. Where is mistletoe? Why don't you have any in here, decorator?
I got a fern.
I want you to have mistletoe so that people have to come and kiss us.
Sorry, no, it's an HR issue. We will not have mistletoe in this studio ever.
Oh my God, I literally want you to know that I'm sorry to people who are listening on the radio, but I keep burping.
Yeah, only if our camel's name is Missile.
I'm so sorry.
Never mind.
And then the holiday bundles. I'm working with Joe Sagan of Sagan Manufacturing. He has made, and you can see on my Facebook page, these awesome little bird caddies.
Yeah.
That I've come up with bundles where there's the barbecue bundle, which has the cowboy candy, the pickled red onion, the liquid golden mustard seed. I have a Sunday Funny Bloody Mary one, which has all the different dillies ones in there. I have a charcuterie one that comes with the mother of pearl spoon that you have, and a small charcuterie board. The Taco Tuesday comes with the pickled red onions, the cowboy carrots.
I love this spoon.
Right, and that comes with it.
Lick the spoon.
Well, that spoon stays here. That's for you guys.
That's what the holiday package.
Stays here.
Yeah.
Stays here.
Yeah, that stays here.
It stays here.
Now, you are, of course, no spring chicken.
No.
So you've been doing this. Little Bird has been around for how long?
Just about 1 year and 3 months now.
So I mean, you are like the Colonel Sanders of condiments. It's been right. I mean,
Do you do anything with black olives or green olives?
No, but
I
know that I have a cult following. I'm not going to mention any names, Dan Salas or Bob Smith, that wants to make jardiniere. But I promise jardiniere is in the future.
Jardiniere would be unbelievable.
Yeah, jardiniere is that will be the next one. Joy and I discussed introducing one product a month, something new, and it's hard to do because keeping up with orders and everything, it's hard to develop a recipe. So I'm
jardiniers would sell off the charts.
Jardiniere, especially in the Chicago market.
100% Italian beef here.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So that's definitely next. I have some other ideas. One of my other ones I want to do in the spring is a bread and butter asparagus.
Oh, that would be delicious. I was going to say you do pickled the green beans. Mm-hmm. You should do asparagus like that.
Yeah,
that would be delicious. Have you ever been able to go to a deli? Like Hub Market should sell some of this stuff with their deli meats. Can you do that, or
that's the thing is that I
can't sell it
know
in
for
stores.
sure.
No, but I mean, like, couldn't you sell it to the delis so they can put the spreads on the sandwiches?
Again, that's something I cannot honestly answer because I don't have that. I don't have.
We got to find that out.
We have to find
who
that
can
out.
help us? Somebody help us with
Wayne
this.
Jet,
But
you got a lot
Wayne
of
Jet,
interest.
I'm
So-
calling you later. I want you to serve this at your hub market.
Right.
So CP Meat Market in New Lenox, great little butcher shop. I go there all the time. They want to carry my stuff. Again, once I get my proper labeling, Wanamakers in Downers Grove, Tissler's Market in Plainfield, all personally have come up to me. They've tried my stuff at different shows that I've done. They want it in their store, which is an unbelievable feeling. And I'm just working towards that goal. That someday, hopefully by the end of 2021, I will be in stores because I will have the proper labeling. It's a goal that Joy and I have, and it is attainable, but it just takes time and money,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Yeah.
Well, I will personally research to see if you can have it, if not selling it in the the
Right, I
delis.
understand what you're saying.
Yeah, but and see if they can use it on their products. Man, you picture this on a pastrami sandwich at a deli. Ooh,
You put some of these mustard seeds in coleslaw, next level.
Oh,
It's
Oh.
next level.
that'd be
Yeah,
delicious.
it gives it a little extra ting to it, where you get the crunch and you get the burst of mustard flavor.
You know, it'd be great too. Is deviled eggs.
one of Joy's favorite, right, Joy?
Oh.
Kidding.
look at Dan.
Oh,
Do you see Dan's post? Give the people what they want. The people demand jardinier.
Hey, you've done
I
this.
agree with you, Dan. I'm
So-
with you.
So we're getting close to the back end
Wow.
of the show here. It
Flew
flew
by.
by.
That's
It did.
because we were dying for half of the
Um,
show.
and here's the deal. With us here at 21.6, you need anything from us, you let us know. We're going to continue to promote your products on other shows.
Yeah.
My Loso Lifestyle will make an appearance there. Probably make an appearance on What's in Your Loaf. Maybe tomorrow with the new show.
Ooh,
Wine
that's
and-
what we
Wine
should
and
have.
Yeah,
we
Dawn,
should
Dawn.
have some on that.
right? The Whining with Dawn tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
a brand new show.
Awesome. What time is that at?
7:00 tomorrow night.
7 p.m.
Tune in.
Tune in.
Will do.
We'll
Yeah,
definitely
it's
be
actually-
talking about you and Uncle Pete in the morning too.
Yeah.
Awesome.
This, folks, listen, if it's been a weird year with COVID, but if you want to support a local, if you want to just support a small business, reach out to Lil Bird. Go to put that up on the screen. Can you go to their Facebook page? There'll be some links there with some order forms. But do a favor, do yourself a favor, and give Lil Bird Kitchens for the holidays. I'm not kidding you. And they've got the holiday pack, as you just talked about.
I love that charcuterie board idea. Brilliant.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yep.
That comes with 2 flavors of mustard seed and the pickled red onion.
I mean,
You
and
get to
it's-
choose the flavors of mustard seed you like.
even though the XXX, walked in here and took casualties,
It did.
it's still
it did.
delicious.
Oh,
It
it's
did.
good.
It's so
It's
good.
good.
It's very good.
And see, about now is when my body's saying, you could probably take another bite.
I
of
was
that.
just gonna say the same thing. I'm
and
like, I kind
and
of
I'm,
go back
but I
in.
know if I do,
Yeah, you're gonna.
then I'm gonna have a hard night.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let that rest.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna we've got some tortillas in the fridge over here. I'm probably gonna bring a little bread in.
I'm gonna leave the cheese with you as well.
Oh,
hey,
Yeah, everything here
wonderful.
stays.
bless
I'm just
you.
bringing back my
Listen.
map of the United States.
I actually
I-
have a friend, who
I
does charcuterie board delivery. I just texted her this. I think she should be
kid
using
you
this.
not. There is not one bad product here. And instead of getting some stupid rub, or instead of getting, if you love to grill, if you love to smoke meat, if you just love food and you want to enhance the taste of your
That
food,
smells
Lil
fun.
Bird Kitchens is absolutely the way to go. I mean, I can't say enough about what you do and how you do it. I mean, it's amazing.
Well, thank you very
It's
much. I
truly
appreciate
amazing.
that. It's great to have pure strangers. We've never met before. We
No,
talked on the
right.
phone, and people coming up to me at the farmers markets I've done, repeat customers. And as soon as you have a repeat customer, you know you have something golden.
Yeah.
And then the next step, where they're like, you know what? I want to send this to my mom or dad as a Christmas gift. And then like, you send it to your own mom, something I made to your mom. And then it gives me chills
That's
because it's
awesome.
like, I did that. Well, Joy and I did that. It's a combo. We're together.
You can't stand the heat.
No, it's like,
Yeah.
she's my rock, and I'm her rock, and we do everything together, and we're having a fun time doing it. And
so I hate to cut you off. We're at the end of it.
All good.
So for all of us here at 2116, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Come back anytime, or we'll send you a link and we'll get you on.
Okay.
So anything that we can do to help you out, please let us know. We are absolutely in your corner. The absolute best. What did you call it?
Craft condiments.
Craft condiments. And she's Bremer. I'm Jones. Anything goes. Come back tomorrow for Dawn's new show, Whining with Dawn. And if you need something, go to Little Bird, follow them, like them on Facebook, and order away because the holiday's right around the corner.
It's delicious.
Nothing says Hanukkah better than the triple X hot as fuck stuff.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. You guys are.
Oh my God.